Chicago Fire has consistently delivered heart-stopping action, profound emotional beats, and gripping rescues that leave us on the edge of our seats. The courageous firefighters of Firehouse 51 have tackled everything from crumbling structures and infernos to chemical spills and heartbreaking tragedies. But if we're talking about the most perilous call they've ever answered, one moment truly stands out: the unforgettable hospital bombing in Season 2, Episode 20, titled A Dark Day. This wasn't just another rescue. It was the kind that left the entire team profoundly shaken, both physically and emotionally, making us, the viewers, hold our breath and clutch our seats. Let's really dig into why this particular event was so impactful. A hospital bombing, the Chicago Fire call that tested their limits. What began as an ordinary shift quickly spiraled into a waking nightmare. The team was dispatched to an explosion at Chicago Med, a place that, by its very nature, is supposed to be a sanctuary, a zone of safety and healing. Instead, it had been transformed into a chaotic scene of smoke, fire, and devastation. The initial blast ripped through the emergency department, triggering widespread panic. Patients screamed, medical staff were injured, and the entire building teetered on the brink of collapse. And as if that weren't enough, the chilling possibility of a second device, hidden somewhere within the structure, surfaced. That's when everything shifted. This wasn't merely about extinguishing a fire. It became a desperate struggle for survival, not just for themselves, but for everyone trapped inside. Firehouse 51 plunged headfirst into the pandemonium, working seamlessly alongside police and hospital personnel. Severide and Casey were deep in the rubble, tirelessly pulling victims to safety with their bare hands. Shay and Dawson, despite their own palpable fear, were focused on providing critical medical aid to the injured. All the while, Bowden, with unwavering resolve, orchestrated the chaotic rescue efforts, knowing there was zero room for error. The tension became almost unbearable when Cruz and Mouch stumbled upon a suspicious bag, potentially housing the second explosive. The stakes immediately escalated. Now, it wasn't just about saving lives. It was about preventing another deadly blast. The clock was ticking relentlessly, each passing second feeling like a punch to the gut. This wasn't just another routine emergency. It was an act of terror, a direct assault on the very people dedicated to saving lives. Why this rescue nearly broke Firehouse 51. What made this particular Chicago Fire episode resonate so deeply was its raw, unflinching realism. No amount of firehouse training, no drill, no simulation, could ever truly prepare anyone for a day like this. It wasn't just a physically demanding and dangerous situation. It was emotionally devastating. The team wasn't just confronting collapsing ceilings and bloodied victims. They were confronting the terrifying prospect of losing one another, of seeing their family torn apart. The sheer scale of the incident, the personal connection to a place many of them knew well, and the insidious nature of the threat itself combined to create an overwhelming burden. Every decision was critical. Every second counted, and the emotional toll was immense. They faced the grim reality of human vulnerability head-on, witnessing unimaginable suffering while putting their own lives on the line. Yet, amidst the chaos and despair, Firehouse 51 never wavered. They pushed through the fear, the exhaustion, and the emotional pain. They continued their mission of rescue, even when their own safety hung precariously in the balance. This wasn't just about duty. It was about an unshakable bond and an unwavering commitment to humanity. The hospital bombing in Chicago Fire's A Dark Day wasn't simply the most dangerous call they'd ever faced. It was a profound blow to the very core of Firehouse 51. And somehow, through sheer grit and an unbreakable spirit, they emerged from the ashes, not unscathed, but undeniably stronger than ever. This event truly solidified their bond, transforming a group of dedicated firefighters into an unyielding family. They'd faced pure chaos and emerged, not without scars, but with a deeper understanding of their collective strength and resilience. Every time they gear up and race out the door, The memory of a dark day serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of their work and the profound trust they place in one another. It's a testament to the fact that even in the face of absolute terror, the human spirit, especially that of Firehouse 51, can not only endure but triumph. They prove that heroism isn't just about bravery, it's about unwavering commitment to others, even when everything else crumbles.